Hey guys, welcome to the Dorkfish Steve Show. And today I think I'm just going to do a vlog real quick to talk about something I saw in the news yesterday that was insane. So this guy is walking around a convenience store and they have a camera, they have a video of this, and the dude's pants starts jetting flames out of his pants, and he's doing the fire, I'm on fire dance, you know, and smacking and a popping and pulling stuff out of his pocket. And sure enough, once again, we get hit because CNN or whatever media outlet puts e-cigarette explodes in person's pants. That was their title of their video. Now, you know, here's the thing that annoys me. These media outlets, they don't know what they're talking about, and they just write these stories because they have no clue what they're talking about, what the issue is. And all it was, and it's really a warning to those who do vape to watch what you do, because it only takes a second of a mess up to do something to hurt yourself or hurt others. The dude had a battery in his pocket with change and keys and everything else, and apparently somehow his keys and some change short-circuited that battery and caused it to explode. That's what happened. You know, that's why they make the plastic battery coverings that you can buy, you know, that you can stick your batteries in. And I think it's crazy that people aren't more careful. That I guess they just think that it's no big deal to toss something in your pocket. Have I been guilty of tossing a battery in my pocket? Yeah, but I don't put keys in there with it. You know, it's metal, man. So I guess today I just think that's kind of strange that CNN's like, oh, it's an e-cigarette. E-cigarettes are evil. Cigarettes. And I'm like, it's a battery, dude. Okay, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You know? Sorry, but you don't. It makes me wonder, though. It's like, are they going to completely ban these even on your carry-on luggage when you go on an airplane in an airport? I must tell you a story. This was when I was fairly a noob in vaping. And I'm going to grab my vape-a-thon here and do this while I talk. I was fairly new, so I was getting ready to go on a flight. I had my nice man bag, which has all my stuff, my tablet, and all this other junk in it. I stuck my, I think it was a Crown mod, you know, standard tube mod, standard RDA, battery in it. It's a brass one, right? So stupid me. I'm going to admit to this because, you know what, I'm a human being. We all make mistakes, and sometimes I make stupid mistakes. Had this thing in the bag, button on the bottom. It was there. And I thought to myself, I better check that. Or at least, if I remember correctly, I was going to grab it because I wanted to go to the bathroom and secretly vape. And sure enough, that thing was hotter than a frying egg. It was depressed and it was going. So I'll tell you what, that was a big wake-up call for me, because that was what I consider a near, I call it a near miss. It's a near emergency is what it is. That darn thing could have exploded in that bag and destroyed my, gosh, it could have been deemed a terrorist, you know. Jeez, man. So my advice to you is be smart. Don't be stupid like I was that day. I was fairly new, I think. You know, if you're going on a plane with your mod, if you're not using it, take the thing apart, take the battery out, put the battery in a safe place until you get to where you land, stick it back in there. And that's what I do now. You need to go vape in the bathroom and blow smoke and go like this. You can't do it, man, if you think you can get away with it. It's ridiculous, the laws they have. There needs to be a vape room in airports, I think. There's smoke rooms. I saw a smoke room. It's like, come on, man. You know? Here's the thing. People say, well, we should be able to vape anywhere we want because it's not dangerous. Well, guess what? That's true, but, you know, be considerate. You don't want people blowing stuff in your face or having it around you if you don't want to be breathing that stuff. It's only common sense. I've talked to people that said that, and I was like, yeah, but let's think about other people's personal bubble and, you know, what they got to breathe. You know, maybe they don't want to breathe the stuff. I know I wouldn't if I was not a vapor. I'd be like, ugh, what's this going on? Anyway, so my key point was, if you're carrying batteries, put them in a little plastic battery case if you got to take them with you somewhere in your pocket. I'm sure you know that. Maybe you don't. And I'm concerned about where all these news articles are going, because what's next? You know, man blows his head off of his shoulders with a mod. I think they're going to try to ban it someday or do some really weird legislation. The thing I don't like is the fact that we get compared to cigarette smokers. We get treated and ostracized the same way, and it's not the same thing. These people have no clue. I feel like I'm living in a world of clueless people, and there's only a fairly decent group of us, but not a massive group of us, who understand this thing. So anyway, I'm just ranting. I want to chat about that, let you guys know my thoughts on that. So if you've got any comments on this, let me know what you think. How have you dealt with airport stuff on your vapes? Number one question to put in your comments. Number two, you know, how do you deal with, do you vape in the bathroom and hide it? Am I the only one who does that? I hope not. But of course, when I was a kid, I was smoking in the boys' room, per se, when I was, you know, in high school. So now I'm just an old man vaping in the bathroom. It's funny how things change and they stay the same, except different. Does that make sense? No. Doesn't make sense. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for holding on. I know that I haven't put a lot of videos out lately, and that's simply because my life is utter chaos, like usual. And I'll talk about that in another video. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background on what's going on. But I do have the, I do want to put out videos because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy your comments. I enjoy the participation. And it's just, obviously, it's just not happening until I can get some type of sanity back in my life. So stay tuned. There will be videos every once in a while. And we will continue to chat, and I'll continue to do Facebook stuff and also Twitter. And we'll be in touch. So I won't bore you any longer. I'll let you go. You guys have a great weekend, what's left of it. And stay tuned for more, and like the video, subscribe if you like the content. That really helps me. And certainly we'll see you on the next Dorkfish Steve show on YouTube. Peace.